What is going on, YouTubers? It is me once again, RKO2582, here to do my 2012 WWE Royal Rumble pay-per-view review. So much to cover. I had a great time at Buffalo Wild Wings, more than I usually do. I mean, I had so many good friends of mine. We had a kick-ass time. And let's not waste any time and get this pay-per-view review underway. So we kick off the Rumble pay-per-view with the World Heavyweight Championship in a last man standing match, of course, between Alberto Del Rio against, well, it's the Big Slow. And before the match started, you had Bret Hart of all people, put the glasses on Ricardo, Yes, Bret Hart was trying to give Del Rio a rub, I guess. And yep, and then we get to the match. There were some good spots here and there. I kind of spot that Big Slow and Del Rio on the set of the Royal Rumble, like giving them a chokeslam on the table and stuff. And then yeah, and once the match was getting to the end, Del Rio locked in the cross arm breaker, and and Ricardo had duct tape. Like, whoa, we hadn't seen this before. Remember John Cena and Batista? Duct tape? Are you serious? Still funny. And that's how Del Rio retains the world title. And to be honest, I really didn't care for this match too much. It was an alright match, but really I didn't care for it too much. And I'll be honest with this too. This last man standing match we saw on Rumble tonight was not as good as the one that was on SmackDown. And it makes you wish they had another stipulation other than last man standing again for this World Championship match. But hey, they had to kick off the card with somehow. It makes you glad this went on first. So once again, Del Rio, still world champion. Alright, Team Hell No versus Rose Scholars for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And this tag match, it was alright too. It was like, you knew they weren't going to give it a lot of time because pretty much all these guys were going to go into the Rumble later in the night, and it showed here because it was kind of a little rushed, And, but for what time it had, they kind of made it work. And, towards the end of the match, Daniel Bryan was the legal person. Rose gets chokeslammed by Kane, and then Daniel Bryan does that drop kick and locks in the no lock, and Damien Sandow taps out. And I'm kind of surprised that Team Hell No retains the tag titles. I thought for sure going in, Team Rose Scholars were going to win the belts, and pretty much we're going to see how Team Hell No unfolds, which I'll get to when I talk about the Rumble match itself. So once again, Team Hell No, still your WWE Tag Team Champions. Yes! 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 Alright, so now we get on to one of the two main events of this year's Royal Rumble pay-per-view, the Royal Rumble match itself. And yes, this year it had to take a backseat to the real main event, which I'll talk to later on. Yeah, Ziggler got number one, and of course he was all talking and talking, of course, and wondering who number two was, and boy, we were in for a big shock. Chris Jericho came back. He came back. I did not see this coming at all. I have to give WWE props on this for keeping it under wraps, because going in, the internet was buzzing like we were gonna see Shelton Benjamin come back, Carlito, MVP, John Morrison, maybe Christian, maybe Mark Henry, but we didn't get that. So I was happy with Jericho coming back all of a sudden. Then Goldust comes back. Oh my God. I really hope if Goldust sticks around, I hope he does return to WWE. If he does, I want to see Cody Rhodes and Goldust at Mania. If Goldust comes back in time before Mania, I want to see that. After what I saw in the Rumble tonight, I want to see that. And the last of the surprises was the Godfather. Yes, the Godfather comes back. I marked the hell out when he came. I liked him as a kid, and I was pissed that Dolph Ziggler got him out quick. I was like, I'll be damned and pissed. Yeah, and then there were some good spots in the Rumble too. I mean, oh, Ray Ray came back. I didn't expect Ray Ray to come back tonight. I mean, that was insane. I mean, I thought Ray was at home dealing with his, personal stuff, but he got over it. He's like, but at the same time, I knew he didn't want to miss a Royal paycheck. Hey, and then Sin Cara comes back too, but I know a lot of people don't care about Sin Cara, but I do. And yeah, it was some good stuff. And both Dallas, I have to give him credit. I mean, a dude from NXT, yeah, he actually got to eliminate Wade Barrett in the match. The IC champion, then Barrett gets back, yeah, after he got eliminated, he gets him out. So I'm thinking both Dallas, could he feud with Wade Barrett for the IC title? But that could happen, but main event this for the next couple weeks, they're gonna have an IC title tournament to determine a new number one contender. Maybe he might be in the tournament. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, and of course Ryback gets number 30, and all hell breaks loose. And Ryback was eliminating people like crazy. He got Carr out. He got Sandow out. He even got the Miz out. I marked the hell out when he got Orton and Sheamus out. Oh, before I get to the final two, oh, I can't forget about Daniel Bryan and Kane's spot. That spot was just when they had each other. I was like, oh no. And then Kane screwed up. He didn't get Daniel Bryan in. They got him eliminated and stuff. And then Kofi Kingston did a good spot. It wasn't as good as his last year's spot, but it was still decent. I mean, he jumped on Lord Tenzai, aka Lord Shredder. I mean, it was just funny. And then he got on the chair, and then he just back into, and then Cody Rhodes gets him out. Damn it, Cody Rhodes. And then, yep. All right, and now we got to the final two. Pretty much what we expected. Ryback and John Cena. And I was cheering for Ryback all the freaking way in this. And then it happened, y'all. Whether we like it or not, John Cena is a two-time Royal Rumble winner, and he is this year's Royal Rumble winner. And I know a lot of people are pissed and bitching about this, but let's be real. We saw this coming from a mile. We saw this coming, and we shouldn't be surprised by this. I'm not surprised by this. Personally, I wanted Ryback to win the Rumble, but we didn't get that. So, once again, John Cena is your winner, and on to the main event. Finally, the main event! And before the main event, we finally got a Rock promo for the match. He thought, made me feel like an old school fan again. Of course, the Rock was doing what he does best. The promo, and then we finally get to the main event match. Everybody's been talking about going into this pay-per-view for weeks, and it was CM Punk, WWE Champ, going into this match against the challenger, the most electrifying man in all of entertainment, The Rock. And this, I have to say, this match, I can honestly say, this match I enjoyed much more than the Rock and Cena match from last year's WrestleMania. It hands down. I was happy The Rock was able to keep up with Punk, so I see all that training actually helped him this time. Your opinions, folks, your opinions. I mean, it was good stuff. I mean, Punk was doing excellent like he always does. And going into this match, Punk felt like a big deal for once. He felt like he was the shit, and he still is. And Punk was kicking ass like always, and then it was good stuff. And I forgot Punk had surgery on his knee, and he was kind of hurting a little bit, and Rock was taking advantage of it, and he locked in the sharpshooter and stuff. And I was surprised Punk got in the vice on the Rock. That was insane. And then I like that spot where the crucifix, into the sharpshooter. That was awesome too. And then that spot with the table. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I would not be surprised if that was on an episode of Botchamania. That's for sure. Because it kind of reminds me of what happened, shades of SummerSlam 2000 with the triple threat match between Rock, Triple H, and Angle for the title. Yeah, with that spot where Triple H brought the pedigree, and then they fell off before the table could break and stuff. So yeah, it kind of shades of that when you think about it. And oh yeah, just when Rock was gonna hit the most electrifying move in sports entertainment, the People's Elbow, the lights went out, and then and I don't think like it was the Shield. The Shield got to be involved in this, and they were. And Michael Cole was like, it was the Shield, the Shield. It was lights out, and then the Rock got laid out on the table and stuff, and then, and I thought, and I was really upset when Punk had the Rock pin after that. 1, 2, 3. We all thought Punk was still WTF, still saying, best in the world, and I don't know the Shield and stuff. And I was very upset. I'm like, they better not end like this. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get ready for the refunds. And then here comes Big Six, Kennedy, McMahon, all like, no, we're not going to end this way. He's like, I told you, Punk, if you and the Shield got involved in this, you would have been stripped of the title, which he was going to do. And The Rock like, oh, no, I'm going to give the people what they want. I promise we're going to get a winner. So we had, yeah, McMahon and The Rock, man, you heard the man, restart the match. And the match got restarted. And Punk was hurrying like, he was having, just when he hit the knee, the elbow, you know what time it was. GTS time, nope. And then Rock hit the spine, and finally the most electrifying move in sports entertainment. Boom! People's elbow. And get ready, people. 1, 2, 3. If you smell, put the boom. What the Rock? Put the boom is cooking. Play the music. Oh my God! Your winner and new WWE champion, The Rock. I am happy as, oh my God, you don't know how happy I was. And as promised, I got to see The Rock, the great one, the People's Champ, with the title like I saw him do tonight, and do this, raise the belt up like this, and cock his head back, show the world what greatness is. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of this. I mean, whew. I know a lot of people are mad with this too, but we all saw this coming. We knew The Rock was going to somehow win the title. I mean, if not tonight, they would have done eliminated champ. But I'm happy they did tonight. It was great. I mean, Punk has nothing to be ashamed of. He was the champion going in for over 430 days. I mean, he really has nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, it's amazing that Punk held the belt this long, even for nowadays WWE. That's very impressive. So Punk once again has nothing to be ashamed of, and I know long term he'll get some out of this. Hopefully, maybe that cookie pudding endorsement for ice cream and stuff as he promised, or they should have done a long time. Just like, hey, with what's his name, John Cena still marking off the Fruity Pebbles stuff, and yeah. So once again, your winner and 8-time, yes, 8-time WWE champion, The Rock, and pretty much it's what pretty much we all saw coming. Yep, we pretty much know what's gonna happen at Mania 29. They're gonna attempt to do Rock Cena 2, and I know a lot of people don't want to see this match again. For me, I know I kind of don't want to see this again, but we're just gonna have to get through this somehow. But I know a lot of people are pissed and saying they're dumb, and that's fine. I can't blame them, you know. It's just, but I'm happy The Rock won the W title. That kind of made up my night for me. Other than Ryback not winning the Rumble, this actually saved the night for me. Overall, the pay-per-view, the Royal Rumble pay-per-view itself, I thought it was really good. I thought it was good overall, despite what happened with the results. As predictable it kind of was. At the same time, I like the executions. That was the main thing for me. That was really good, and I liked it. So once again, and I may want to get this pay-per-view on DVD just for me, you know, to relive this night. All right. So once again, your new WWE champion, The Rock.
If you smell,
What The Rock
is cooking.
What The Rock is cooking. Can't wait for Raw. Let the people title reign begin.